The eyes of India and South Africa have spent their opponents in respect.
Spin.
Heads. Can have a ball. Couple of hours, but yeah, looks like a really good wicket.
Yeah, I mean, it's an important game.
That's come in with a ticket to watch them has got that momentum, as you rightly ordered. Looks pretty strong after that quad spin. South Africa doesn't really have final. They're also coming into this big one. Conditions will be like as well. But the right hand on the outfield, and will that this build-up of the final? And South Africa have waited long, and all these countries at the end of this ODI World Cup.
The official escorted, gave the speech to Hammond Court 2 hours later than scheduled, but no. South Africa first final, Mitali Raj alongside Ant Lords. Can they come on?
Believing it. A record chase in the very scene, and India has played few matches here.
Smriti Mandana. Previously on this ground was still hoping for heavy swing. This is South Africa's first, but it should swing.
It seems a tad
swing just yet for Marizan Cap. Elected to change the field after first boundary of the
which collects a first.
Kaka in the Mitali Raj, we look down.
It's a brave call as well, because in the finals
Wasn't she in that semi-final with
Smriti Mandana? She hasn't.
Has bowled a maiden over.
Swami, number 1.
In her familiar area.
Smriti gets through the. This bowling into Shafali Verma, and she
should be a couple of runs. The gap between trying to negate.
She
So it's a little surprising. Just one is facilitating.
Overs, India, no loss for 22.
It's interesting with the key. Outstanding cover drop.
On that shot as well.
Another drop. Even with all the...
Lovely piece of the second boundary. I think more than a swing.
With 2 new... 3 degrees of swing. Quickly.
Touch. Up between short third and backward point.
That is glorious.
Deep point. Line of Kaka. She just stepped out before even the release of it completely goes down the leg.
Still 5 without loss. But Marizan Cap, apart from...
Mandana for that boundary. We've spoken about the analysis. It is as a right-hand bat. Right? But
Cap has just managed to...
Of 7 overs, India 50. Has been a hallmark of this party. This is in Shefali Verma, Indian innings. New net session. Chased on for volvardt. Wonder if you thought it was for Nolan. Play from Shefali Verma. Look at the dismissal again. Classical. Right through that region of boundaries. Over 63 without loss. The first in the Deepti. Wonder what's going through the marsh on the batters. Firing. 3 different deliveries. End of 10 overs, 64 without loss. 64. Seam bowlers were unable to make in. Would have been batters certainly will give inner circle that the start has been good, a good start. Past boundary, the crowd is against Malava. She dismissed her last time, cautious 66 without loss. We started to trust her game, trust her. On top for South Africa. Against the right arm spin. Be a matchup. In her role, that's been her response. Just how she's grown all. From the over 71 without loss. On the boundary, excellent from underneath the ground to cover that. A couple of things South Africa have been done. Well before is that shot. It's from Malava to place a spinner. It's been a Kittler's 14 overs gone, 80 without loss. Searching for their first wicket. Going early to Laba. Last 30 balls, 7. She goes! Well, this team has been chopped and aggression. Come up inside the circle. Quite consistent with line and mid. Runs in the semi-final as well. On 89 of that loss. Mlaba not getting much turn. Mel didn't know what we were doing there, to be honest. I've just heard Mel Jones from the... It's pretty quiet though, isn't Mlaba? She's... Far the game has come. It's been back in. And it's 92 without loss. They've decided to have mid-wicket on the boundary. Decide to just have a little look, but that's the brilliant. Oh.
She tried to almost stubborn to try the save. They're losing the second wicket.
Strides out to the mid walk out and join her once again for 2.
from Howard.
Beautifully done. We have made a
Low catch, that extra cover. Brilliant, the right hand, and then ended up the key. Rodriguez has to go. India have lost. Away it goes. Pressure was built.
Always ready for that shot. Travels to 67 meters.
That will go all the way to the boundary.
Just took the backward point fielder.
Pitching out. Can I ask you to change your decision?
And I'd love for her to... So... Picks up the line so well. The short fine leg. Sharma, it's almost as if she's been told to worry about getting up and down the wicket. And just to twos when you can play shot. Unreal. Wicket of the Indian captain! Attacking the stumps. Left arm orthodox spinner. The skipper go. Well, they've decided. Got into position, but just watch her. All those years ago, notably well. Kaka. But all of a sudden you challenge now for Laura Wool.
Nadine de Klerk, and every time
The previous delivery by that Deepti Sharma, possibly thinking that she came in
for
World Cup.
and
I've been hoping that the moment she walks on Amanjot for
released a couple.
great timing, wonderful. He hit the ball along the
What she's been aiming for with no.
There's always going to be a question.
She has so much power down the ground.
She has to fetch it from those hands. The fuller.
She wanted, and there was the defect.
Utilizing that full with the bat, with the ball.
Deepti Sharma is one of the premium.
In this tournament, along the ground that has not been. Very crucial position on the ground. Had a good evening. 292 for
Nadine de Klerk.
legs as well. Can
We'll say keep running, keep running. 6 runs off it. And they chose to chase. It's a good except 26 overs that they.
you look at this back placed, but it's complex 69 runs from Malaba, and the effectiveness as 2025 culminates this magnificent stadium. Women's Cricket World Cup 2025.
And with that, they got a score of last few words before they get out.
To do well in a fight, they have made the final of the game from 2023 and be well aware of. Chose to chase it. That one, look at her conversion rate. 350s, not much at all for Marizan. You'd imagine that's what Renuka's looking for.
Just gone straight with the arm. With the arm.
Yeah, I think that would go. She
Where she's gotten big scores or nothing at all.
left the cup.
But went for quite a few runs.
To say that needs to be bowled.
I did think that was quite sweet.
Volvardt tried to do in that semi-finals. She can hit straight with
I
power.
think I'll offer it up to us, has been said here. You can see.
7 without loss. It was just kept going. That's the thing about for most players, for Tasman tournament, her LBW appeared.
Pretty much tell us exactly what to do. She tells Harmanpreet in.
Tailed. 10 without loss. Who's in the final? There's a lot. Just get the one. I think you missed it.
I can tell you. She saw Tasman Bridge coming in front, knowing how... if it is there.
It's 53 without loss.
Yeah, enjoying what I'm...
She started slowly, but she did do that throughout the tournament. Good running. That will be for Laura Volvardt.
Commentators mentioned how strong she is. Just clip it away. Well,
And that's a good over for...
brilliant from Laura.
One area they would have spoken about. Straight down the ground for four. Her
They can belt it as good as anyone.
much better option. Ace. 51 without loss. Crowd catch, then Fritz Thorpe. Attack. Stumps are shattered.
Into the attack, she was on the back foot there, run almost an extra yard.
Fritz has got to go for 23. Yielding has broken a threatening opening.
It's just...
And all the way for 6 from...
of Laura Wolfhardt's aggression, touch and class. Led South Africa, Main.
And the finger goes up.
World Cup final, did it pitch in? A difficult...
Down the ground for 4.
It's away for 4.
International careership as well.
The line too straight.